Ayan, so good morning. So welcome back sa Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management 1. Ayan. So sa last topic natin, pinag-aralan natin yung, sa lesson 3 natin, pinag-aralan natin yung the users of financial information. Ayan. Kung may tanong kayo, ayan, mag-message lang kayo sa akin. Kung may tanong kayo sa previous lessons natin, i-message nyo lang ako sa messenger, okay? So, please, if you have your modules with you, ayan, pakilabas at please go along with our discussion for lesson 4, basic forms of a business organization, okay? So, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to identify forms of business organizations and their characteristics. Number 2, differentiate the forms of business organization. And number 3, give examples of forms of business organization. So ano ba yung mga forms of business organizations na sinasabi natin? So we have sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, and cooperative. So ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng sole proprietor? When we say sole proprietor, ayan, papag-aralan natin yan, okay? So yan yung mga objectives natin for this lesson 4, okay? Sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporation, and so with the cooperative. So, yan yung mga forms of business organizations na itatakal natin or i-discuss natin ngayon. So, as you can see, sole proprietor, so isa lang siya. So, partnership, 2 or more. So, pag corporation, yan, marami sila. And then, and so with the cooperative. So, let's start with the sole proprietorship. Yan. When we say sole proprietorship, ayan, sole proprietorship are easy, ayan, are easy to establish and dismantle. So, due to lack of government involvement. So, making them popular with small business owners and constructors. So, isa-isang so sa sole proprietorship, isa lang yung may-ari. So, naisipan niya na magtayo ng kanyang negosyo. And that's it. He is the only owner of the business. Pag sinabi natin sole or single proprietorship. When we say, sabi dito, easy to establish and dismantle. Pag sinabi natin dismantle, pag i-close mo na yung business, ayan, madali mo na lang siyang i-close. Or it is the dismantling of the business. Madali mo siyang pag madi-dissolve na siya or madali mo siyang i-close na yung business since ikaw lang naman yung magde-decision doon. So, ikaw lang naman yung may-ari. So, it's just like when a person has a capital, ayan, pag may capital ka to start a business and he thinks that he is ready to enter, ayan, to enter a business, then he will put up a business and become a sole proprietor. So, what are the examples of sole proprietor business? Ito yung mga auto repair shop, ayan, beauty salon, sari-sari store, ayan, tailoring shop. Yan, pwede din siya sa gasoline stations, and hardware store, ayan, rice dealer, generic drugstore, barber shop, ayan, vulcanizing shop, ayan, meat and fish store. So, yun yung mga examples ng sole proprietorship. Now, let's discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of being a sole proprietor. So, number 1, dun sa advantages natin, number 1 is easy to form. So, sabi natin kanina, madali lang siyang ipatayo kasi ikaw lang naman yung magde-decide dun sa ipapatayo mong business. Effort-reward relationship. Siyempre, naglaan ka ng effort dun sa business mo, sa operation ng business mo, syempre nasa iyo din yung reward kasi ikaw lang naman yung may-ari. So, sa iyo lahat ng profit. Ayan. Full control. So, since ikaw yung may-ari, ikaw lang yung naman yung nag-ooperate dun sa business mo, nasa iyo yung full control of the business. Ikaw lang yung gumagawa ng desisyon para sa business mo. So, quick decision. So, madali ka lang makakapag-decide para sa business mo. So, since the owner of the business is only one, ayan, he does not need anyone to advise him of what to do, kung ano yung dapat niyang gawin. With that, the decisions will be quick. Yeah. So, quick decisions. Next is economical and efficient operations. So, when we say economical and efficient operations, ayan, since your business is small, siyempre, the operations is efficient. So, when we say efficient, the resources of your business is that you can manage accordingly and syempre properly. Yan. Yung operations ng business mo is efficient kasi maliit lang naman yung business na yun. Personal touch, sabi natin kanina na syempre ikaw din yung tatao dun sa business mo. Keep the business simple. Ayan. The last advantages is keep the business simple, dynamic, and flexible. So, because the owner will be able to enjoy the personal touch, syempre, he has also the full control of the business, and the business itself is making dynamic and flexible. But we have also here the disadvantages of being a sole proprietor. Ayan, small size siya kasi siyempre ikaw lang naman magko-contribute dun sa capital na gugugulin para sa business, di ba? Limited life din siya. Kapag gusto mo na siyang i-close, then madali mo siya i-close mo na siya. Hindi tulad ng ibang forms of business organization na may mga may mga 50 years, abot pa siya ng 50 years, ilang years, gano'n. So, since you are, ikaw lang yung nag-ooperate dun sa business mo, maaaring limited life lang yung business na yon. Lacks of professional skills and talent. Siyempre, kapag ikaw lang naman yung tao dun sa business na yun. So, you are the only brain of your business. So, sinong kasama? Wala ka namang kasama mag-iisip kung paano mo pa mapapalago yung business mo. Next is the growth of prospects. So, when we say growth, yes, the next one is unlimited liability. So, when we say unlimited liability, ayan, kahit magkanda utang yung business mo, ayan, hahabulin yung personal assets mo. Diba? Kapag may utang na yung business and then hindi sapat yung business mo to pay the obligation of your business, habulin yung personal assets mo. So, that is your unlimited liability. And then, sinasabi natin. So, growth prospects. So, we have actually a problem with the growth of the business. Siyempre, hindi mo siya mapapalago kasi ikaw lang naman yung, sabi nga natin, nag-iisip para sa business. So, kailangan mo din ay kung wala ka namang skills or ideas or bright ideas na pwedeng magpalago dun sa business, then wala siyang growth. Ayan. Next is the limitation of capital. Siyempre, kapag since mag-isa ka lang, ikaw lang talaga yung magbibigay ng capital para sa business mo. And then, you will have also your wrong decisions na magagawa sa isa kasi ikaw lang naman yung magde-decide. So that is your disadvantage of being a sole proprietor. So that is sole proprietorship. Now let's go to, ayan, partnership. So pag sinabi nating partner, ayan, from the word partner, partnership. So a business owned by two or more people. So may pagmamay-ari siya ng um, pagmamay-ari siya ng dalawa o mahigit na tao. So, ang business na yon pagmamay-ari ng dalawa o mahigit na uh, tao. So, according to Article 1767 Civil Code of the Philippines, sabi dito, by the contract of partnership, two or more persons bind themselves to contribute money, property, or industry to a common fund. Ayan. With the intention, syempre, of dividing the profits among themselves. So, isa-isayin natin yung meaning. Sabi dito, by the contract of partnership. So, a contract that is entered by two or more people. So, if there's no contract, then there's no partnership. And then, they bind themselves, ayan, to contribute money, property, or industry. So, ano yung contribute nila? Money, property, or industry, a common fund. So, ano ba yung money na yun? Saan ba nila gagamitin? Siyempre, yun yung starting capital nila. Ano ba yung property na yun? So, siyempre, yun yung gagamitin nila or para sa business. Ano ba yung industry na yun? Ito yung mga skills ng isang partner na pwede nilang magamit dun sa business. Like, for example, wala kang tatlo kayong magkakaibigan, magpapatayo kayo ng bakery shop. Yung isa, one of you can contribute money. So, since siya naman yung mapera, di ba? One of you can contribute the property since siya naman yung may-ari ng building na pwedeng pagpatayuan ng business. Or one of you will contribute his skills or that is in industry. Since magaling naman yung kaibigan mong mag-bake, then siya yung tatao dun sa business. Diba? At syempre, with the intention of dividing the profits among themselves. So, depende kasi yan kung if they will divide the profit equally or may mas malaki, may 50%, 25%. Sige, 50% sa'yo, and then since ikaw naman yung pera mo naman yung ginamit natin, pwedeng 50% yung dun sa profit na ano natin, and then 25% sa dalawa. So yun yung percent na yung agreement nila dun sa about sa dividing of the profits. So pwede din namang sabi ko nga, they will divide it equally kasi pare-parehas lang naman yung kino-contribute nila. Diba? Sabi dito, two or more persons may also form a partnership for the exercise of a profession. So ito yung sinasabi natin, pwedeng patayo ka ng accounting firm, ayan, law firm, sa mga doctors, mapatayo ka ng hospitals, ayan. Yung mga magpatayo ka ng business in industry na for example, kapag doctors ka or lawyer ka, ayan, Basungit and Company, law firm. Tolino and Company, accounting firm. Yan. Yung mga ano natin, pwede din yung profession mo, ma-exercise mo yung profession mo to form a partnership. What are the examples? Ano naman yung mga examples natin of a partnership? business. So, yun sinasabi natin kanina, auditing firms like yung yung sikat sa atin na si Gores Velayo and Company, accounting and bookkeeping firms, ayun, yung mga law firms and offices natin, and some merchandising companies. So that is your partnership. Now let's discuss the advantages and disadvantages of having a partnership business. So sabi dito, pag partnership ka, ayan, bridging the gap in expertise and knowledge. So when we say bridging the gap, ayan, sabi nga natin kanina, if you are not knowledgeable with the business, pero yung partner mo knowledgeable dun sa business na yon. Ayan, yung example natin kanina na pag papatayo ka ng bakery shop, pero yung ikaw hindi mo alam mag-bake. Pero yung partner mo alam niyang mag-bake. So, pwede yun. You do not have the cash, but you have the skills. Ayan. You have the skills, but you do not have the cash. Ayan. Pero yung you have the skills, pero wala kang pera. Yung partner mo may pera. So, yun. The next one is more cash and property. So, since marami kayong partners, ayan, marami yung panggagalingan ng capital ninyo. Yung mga properties na pwede nyo invest dun sa business ninyo. More business opportunities. Siyempre. And also, moral support. Ayan, yung mga since marami kayo dun sa business, ayan, may mga friends kayo, ayan. Siyempre magkakaroon kayo ng, or magbibigay sila ng moral support para sa business. Ayan, new perspective. So maybe your partner has a decision which your partner B has a new perspective of things that can guide, that they can guide each other and to make better decisions. So that is your advantages of being a partnership, inventory partnership business. Now let's discuss the disadvantages. So ano naman ang disadvantages ng partnership? Ayan, loss of autonomy. Bakit nagkakaroon ng loss of autonomy? So basically, the decision, ayan, of partner A might not be agreed with the partner B. So nagkakaroon ng loss of autonomy. So hindi mag-jive yung decisions nyo. Yung gusto ni partner A sa gusto ni partner B. Nagkakaroon ng loss of autonomy. So next one is emotional issues. So, nagkakaroon din tayo ng emotional issues. So, there might be some emotional issues that we need to consider in partnership. Most especially your relationship with your partners. Next is a future selling complication. So, like a partner A, sabi niya, wants to enter into this contract while the partner B or the partner C does not. So, ayaw nila. So, ayaw namin. Sabi, siyempre, nagkakaroon ng complications dun sa mga partners. And we have also here the unlimited liability. Sa katulad ni sole proprietor na unlimited liability din to. So kapag nagkandang-utang din yung business mo, pwede nilang habulin yung mga personal assets ng mga partners pambayad dun sa utang ng business nila. So that is your unlimited liability. Now let's go to corporation. So what is corporation? Corporation. Ano ba ang corporation? Sabi niya, according to the revised Corporation Code of the Philippines, ayan, a corporation is an artificial being created by operation of law, ayan, having the right of succession and the powers, attributes, and properties expressly authorized by law or incidental to its existence. So, isa-isahin natin meaning niya. So, sabi dito, a corporation is an artificial being. So, remember that the corporation is an artificial being. But take note, the word being, there are also a being. So, sabi nga, if people like us, ayan, human being or natural being, ayan. Yan, a corporation is an artificial being, meaning, ayan, para din siyang tao na pwede kang pwede kanyang kasuhan or pwede mo siyang kasuhan. So that is your artificial being. So and remember that it is created by the operation of law. So without the approval of any legal perspective here, then the corporation will not succeed. So having the right of succession, ayan. Having the right of succession and the powers, attributes, and properties expressly authorized by law or incidental to its existence. So, sabi dito, pwede kang kasuhan, pwede kang ikarin niyang kasuhan. Kasi para din siyang, ang corporation is para din siyang tao. Some examples of corporations, corporation business are as follows. Ano ba yung mga examples niya? Mga examples ni corporation. So, we have Colgate-Palmolive Philippines. Ayan, Toyota Motors Philippines. Ayan, yung mga big companies natin. Ano pa? SM Group of Companies. Ayan, SM. United Laboratories Philippines. Ayan, VY Domingo Jewelers. Philippine Steel Corporation, Bank of the Philippine Islands, GMA Network Incorporation. Ayan, pag dito sa tabok, we have also corporation business. So, OCDC or the Omeyan Constructions and Development Corporation. So, and we have also the Upland Oil Incorporations. Na pagmamayari din ni ayan, sister company ni OCDC. Ayan. Sa corporation, may advantage and disadvantage din yan. So, pag sinabi natin dun sa advantages ni corporation, ayan, limited liability. So, kung sa sole proprietor and partnership, that they have the disadvantages na unlimited disadvantage na unlimited liability. So, dito sa corporation, yung advantages niya is limited liability. So, when we say limited liability, hindi nila hahabulin yung mga shareholders mo, yung mga stock holders mo, o yung mga yung mga members dun sa, yung mga shareholders ng corporation, hindi nila hahabulin yung personal asset nila. Kapag may utang yung corporation, sa corporation lang yun. So, hindi nila pwedeng habulin yung personal assets ng shareholders or ng owners. Yan. Source of capital. So, yan, advantages mo talaga yung source of capital. Kasi siyempre, marami kang mga investors. Yan. Sa corporation, mag-i-invest sila, bibili sila ng stocks. Ayan. Marami kang shareholders. Ayan. Advantages mo rin yung ownership transfer. Pag sinabi natin ownership transfer, ayan, madali mo lang siyang madali mo lang siyang i-transfer yung shares of stocks mo. So, for example, ayaw mo nang mag-invest sa um, sa San Miguel Corporation or yan, San Miguel Corporation, madali mo siyang ibenta. Pero ang downside kasi noon, syempre, yung corporation hindi niya alam kung sino yung mga shareholders niya or kung sino yung nakabili dun sa stocks niya. Dun sa stocks. So, madali mo lang siyang i-transfer yung gusto mong ibenta yung shares of stocks mo. Next is, we have also the disadvantages kung magpapatayo ka ng corporation mo. So we have here the double taxation. So ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng double taxation? So kapag double taxation, yung profit na compute ni corporation, ayan, matataksan yon, may tax yon. So kapag ni-distribute naman ni corporation yung profits yun sa mga shareholders niya, ayan, yung amount na receive ni shareholder, matataksan din yon. So that is your double taxation. Next is the independent management. Pag sinabi natin independent management, remember that the owner of the corporation will create a management that will really look into the operations of the company, and sometimes the decision of the management might be different from the owners, and that's magkakaroon tayo ng agency problem. Sinabi natin, pag agency problem, the management is, yung management, siya yung agent that works for the principal. Ayan. So, principal, siya yung owner of the corporation. Ayan. Kung hindi magtugma yung decisions ni management sa owners, ayan, magkakaroon tayo ng agency problem. So that is the disadvantage of having an independent management sa isang korporasyon. So next is forming a corporation cost more. Siyempre, marami ka talagang yung mga sa mga requirements pa lang, papapatayo ka ng corporation mo, ayan. Requirements pa lang. Ang dami na. Ayan. I-register mo siya sa SEC, ayan. So, mag-google ka talaga mag-i-spend ka talaga ng malaking amount para sa pagpapatayo ng corporation. And remember that the corporation operates 50 years. So, after the 50 years, meron pang unlimited life. Magkakaroon siya ng unlimited life kasi kapag naabot na niya yung 50 years, magre-renew ulit siya ng 50 years. And then 50 years, and then until 50 years. Yan. Kaya nga siya tinawag na unlimited life. So that is your corporation. So punta naman tayo sa cooperatives. So ano bang sinasabi dito sa cooperatives? So cooperatives are people-centered enterprise. Ayan. Owned, controlled, and run by and for the members to realize their economic, social, and cultural needs and aspiration. So remember that cooperative are being built because there is only a common goal. Yan. Common goal of the members. So for example, a credit cooperative may benefit their members, and then as part of their syempre yung funding nila, they can create a mini store and the proceeds of the store can be enjoyed by the members by way of having a loan or kukunin na, they will divide it within their members. Yan yung tinatawag nating dividends na binibigay ng mga cooperatives. Ayan. What are the examples of cooperatives? Yan, yung nandito sa tabo. Tafamulco, Tamco, ayan. Tabuk Multipurpose Cooperative, Tabuk Farmers Multipurpose Cooperatives, ayan, yung mga PO, PM, CO, your Provincial Engineering Office Personnel Multipurpose Cooperatives. Ayan, yung mga examples. Kabarwan Cooperative, Coop, Casco, ayan. Ayan, para sa barangay namin yan, yung cooperative sa barangay namin. So, what are the disadvantages and disadvantages of cooperatives? So, number one, sa advantages niya, lower cost. Ayan. Siyempre, mababa lang yung perang gugugulin mo dun sa, kapag mag-member ka dun sa cooperatives. Further marketing reach. So, when we say further marketing reach, because you have many members of the cooperatives that yan, works for you. Siyempre, marami kang members. Ayan, yung mga nauso natin mga cooperatives natin dito, nagpatayo ng gasoline station. Ayan, siyempre, ipapatronize yung ng mga members niya. Doon sila magpapagas. Ayan, may tinatawag kasi tayong patronage fund. Ayan, kapag doon ka nagpapagas, may points ka bilang member. Ayan. Ano ba yung pinatayo na yung mga pinagbibilhan ng feeds. Ayan, pwede kang maging supplier ng feeds sa mga ano mo din, sa mga members. Kasi uso naman dito sa place natin yung nag-aalaga ng mga baboy. Ayan. Democratic organization. So when we say democratic organization, because the goal of the cooperatives is let the members of the cooperative enjoy the benefits of the cooperative. Siyempre, yung mga, ano ba yung mga nakukuha nating benefits pag membro tayo ng isang cooperatives, di ba? May mga, aside from the dividends, may mga meal allowance tayo, panagkakandak tayo ng General Assembly, ayan. But we have also the disadvantages ng mga cooperatives. Ano ba yan? Yan, big investors don't get much attracted. Bakit yung mga malaking investors natin, hindi sila na-attract sa cooperatives? Kasi pagdating sa botohan, kahit gaano kalaki yung pera mo doon, 1:1 vote pa rin. Unlike dun sa pag-corporation kasi, kapag malaki yung stocks mo, so the more you have the stocks, the more you have yung kung ilang vote yung magagamit mo dun sa corporation. Pero kasi sa cooperative, 1:1. Kung mag-isa ka lang, then isa lang din yung pwede mo magamit na vote. Lack of membership and participation. Siyempre, sa dinami-dami ng members mo. Ayan. Walang participation sa mga activities. Ayan, mga activities ng co-op ninyo. Ayan. So, that is the disadvantages of cooperatives. So that are yan yung mga natin, yung mga forms of business organizations natin. We have your sole proprietor, your partnership, the corporation, and the cooperative. Okay, napag-aralan na natin yung basic forms of organization na yan. So we have sole proprietor, partnership, corporation, and cooperatives. Now, let's go to your requirements. So, when we say sole proprietor, sabi nga natin kanina na, ayan, single, ayan, mag-isa lang siya. When we say partnership, ayan, may kasama siya, 2 or more. And when we say corporation, ayan, marami sila. Okay? And cooperatives, yung mga members na nga, kung sino yung may-ari niyan, sila yun yung mga members natin, mga members ng co-op na yan, okay? So marami naman tayong co-op dito, di ba? Okay? Now, let's go to your requirements. So, activity 1, indicate the form of business in which the following belong. So, write SP kung sole proprietor yan, PR kung partnership, and CP for corporation. So, a sole proprietor, okay. Ayan. A sole proprietorship business is owned by 2 or more individuals ba? Ayan. You may Google the business. Ayan. The information. Delete natin to. So, you may Google the business or the information is usually available sa page nila. Kung ma-identify naman natin dyan kung sole proprietor ba yan, partnership ba yan, corporation. So, that is 1 to 20. And, of course, for activity 2, survey the business in the book and list down at least 5 each business in the following categories. So, single proprietor, partnership, corporation, and, of course, cooperatives. Ano lang pala. So, single proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. Okay, that is for your activity 1 and activity 2 for lesson 4, fundamentals of accountancy, business, and management 1. So, I hope na naintindihan natin yung lesson, and kung may tanong kayo, may tanong kayo sa hindi nyo naintindihan, mag-message lang kayo sa akin. Feel free to message me, do not hesitate, okay? Sa messenger ko, okay? And of course, kung pag hindi pa kayo naka-enroll sa Google Classroom natin, na-send naman natin yung code na yan sa GC natin. Mag-enroll na kayo sa Google Classroom kasi doon namin isa-send yung mga supplementary videos and your requirements, and of course, your this module, okay? So, yun lang, and keep safe everyone.